Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are doing well today. And we've upped the difficulty a little bit this time in a +9 Temple of the Jade Serpent. And we haven't got like an overpowered group, which is actually really cool. Like, it's got to a point where most groups, because of the Valor changes, have got at least like a couple of people that are just insanely overgeared, and we haven't in this group, so I'm actually quite looking forward to it. We've got what looks like a balanced druid, a warlock of some flavour, a shadow priest, a disc priest, and me, obviously the Prot Pala. So yeah, we're just going to take it nice and slow. There's no reason we won't be able to time this because we haven't got any incredible carries in our group. At the moment, we are the carry. Look at us. But yeah, so there's no real like major tank busters except the third boss. The third boss I am actually going to have to kind of consider my play a little bit. Trying to tank this properly. If they want to line of sight and things, they can. I'm not going to be, mainly because like I don't think a tank should ever line of sight here, to be honest. Just because it's so much harder for a tank to get things in and out of position that I don't really see a situation where you'd need to. We have double master spells, so I'm hoping that one, bursting shouldn't be an issue, but also like these mobs shouldn't be too much of an issue with the dot. I am well aware that we've got 3 casters, which means my kicks are probably going to be pretty important here. So I'm actually going to pop my sentinel here and then run it down to the next pack. So I want to kick them, bring them close together, and then I am going to be just focusing on making sure I get the kicks. So first tidal burst coming in, I've got it, and they managed to kick the second one. Nice. I'm also trying to use as many Word of Glories on healing Grievous as I can. It's something that I should be doing, in fairness. Like, I don't need them particularly much for myself here. Got both kicks again. Nice one. And this is why Prot Pala is so good, right? Like, they have so much utility that there's just no reason why I can't help out here. Yeah, so up into the first boss. Now, this first boss sucks. And there is a pattern here. So you want to make sure that basically the important part is the water, right? You see the water occasionally, it's going to splash up and hit. We don't want us to get hit by that. We will probably survive. Other people might survive at this level, but they certainly won't survive at higher levels. So it's on us. So I'm going to run straight across, and now what we want to do is wait till it splashes up. Now, and then we go across. We'll save the priest there. Wait till it splashes up, then go across. If you're fast, you can run 2 of these in between every splash. So if it's right behind you like it was there, I could run 2 now and I'd probably be fine. But there's a lot of magic damage in this fight, which means Word of Glories are a particularly good option, honestly. So we're going to wait, it's splashed, and then we go. It's splashed, we're going to go 2 now. And we should be fine. Yeah, but like I said, there's a lot of magic damage on this. There's very little melee, so I really don't mind spending a lot of my holy power on Word of Glories. Pop my cooldown. They're doing pretty well in terms of dropping the vortexes off to a decent place. Beam is coming soon. And it's, which way is it going? Oh, okay, it's actually going the nice way. So we're going to run across here, and I'm just going to stay here now. So here is safe. Someone got hit. I'm going to heal them. And boom. So, yeah, pretty easy boss. When one, like, I think it's the stress of trying to. It has quite a lot of health as well. So, like, trying to do this on Tyrannical, high keys, Focus on the vortexes as well. The way the vortexes work is as they come out, if you move immediately, you can get past the water. If you don't, you need to wait for the water to splash. There will always be a water splash just after a vortex. Actually, a very, very smooth kill. So happy days. I mean, our Word of Glory usage at the moment is pretty dang good. I'm not expecting that we're going to be out healing the healer, but I'd like us to really be able to put a lot of work into healing, especially this week. Like in a boss like that where I'm not taking that much damage. So I'm going to pull these three. I'm going to pop a cooldown straight away. I'm going to pop Sentinel afterwards. I also want to focus on getting the interrupt. Happy days. So we're now going to pop Sentinel. I just want to layer cooldowns back to back just to try and reduce the damage I'm taking, get everything coming back off cooldown ASAP. So we're going to pull the next Shah into this as well. Again, I'm going to make sure that I've pulled it, so it's going to be my responsibility in terms of a kick. And boom. Really nice and clean. Let's pull this into the next pack. I'm really hoping these don't burst. I don't think they do, but I'm not entirely sure. I know they explode, so we do still need to be a little bit careful. One thing I'm really bad at using is Eye of Tear. I need to use that a lot more. I'm asleep. And I'm alive. So we've pulled both. Again, I'm going to try and make sure that all the kicks I can get. I should actually get out of the AoE stuff. I stood at all of it, did no damage. Okay, that's interesting. So let's get some heals out there. Oh, big heals. In my Sentinel window, they heal so hard. It's a weird sentence. But nice to know that like this level isn't an issue for us. What changes with Thundering? So Thundering, they get more health, and obviously I have the added mechanic, which for a tank doesn't really change that much because, well, actually we don't need to do it. Everyone else in the group can do it and can carry us as such through that mechanic. So it's something that I don't have to worry about. It's also something I'm very used to doing by this point of the season, right? I've done it a lot of times on other characters. So doing a 9 and doing a 10, the only difference is mob health. And in a group like this where people are kind of undergeared, I mean 361, 360, 363, like 377 and 388, me and the healer who are pre-made are like the two big carries in this group, I suppose. So like with a full gear group, I think it would be quite easy to do 10 pluses. But yeah, one thing I have to get used to using is Eye of Tear. I might change where it is, maybe put it there. Yeah, it just, I don't know. It just doesn't click as a cooldown in my head at the moment. So I'm going to drop that in the middle. I'm going to try not to hit both. I don't know if I can hit both. Maybe I actually can. Oh god, please tell me hammers aren't hitting both. Okay. They're both very angry right now, which is not ideal. I'm just going to not hit things for a minute. Perfect. Did we cleave? There's a lot of cleave damage in everyone's profile, in everyone's breakdown. So I'm going to hit this one. I'm not going to use my hammers. Yeah, you can have that. I'm going to try and look after myself. We should be going over here now. They're still hitting him. Not quite sure why. Now we should be going over here. And we're going to buff him again. Why? That's not good. Got a little sack on, blessing a sack on the healer just to help out. I mean, even on Tyrannical, it literally just doesn't even matter, which is quite interesting. Someone could really do with taking the debuff off the healer. Give me their buff. Thank you. Yeah, this has not been too clean, but never mind. You can see even like during these middle phases where there's nothing else for me to be doing, I'm still spamming out flash of lights and things. Why not, right? Like, you have all this extra mana that you literally don't use for anything else. Why wouldn't you take advantage of it? Obviously, don't do it while you have other things you can be doing, but if there's literally nothing else you can be doing, then just why not, right? Get the kick on the Mistweaver. Expecting ads soon. I'm going to Divine Toll the ads. And that was a pretty clean pull. Yeah, having the... don't die. No, stop trying to die. Having the legs really does make like the start of pulls. Let's face it, as a tank, once you've settled into a pull, if you haven't died after 5 or 6 seconds, short of a big hit coming in that you're not expecting, you're pretty safe normally, right? Like, that's not a bad assumption to make. And these legs just give you a chance to get into the pack and just nice chilled and not panic. See, I'd really like to do a big pull here with Divine Shield, but I just think it's a bad idea. I'm going to pop a cooldown here. Again, I'm just sitting on my cooldowns at the moment. I have 3 cooldowns available. 4 cooldowns available because I'm not even considering my Divine Shield. So, bang. Where is everything at the moment? Let's pull these ones, I think. And we can tank it over here. I'm hoping someone gets that kick. Nice. Oof. Just got that kick as well. They seem to be pretty good at using fears and things to help with the kicks, though. So, obviously on this boss, there's very little damage other than tank damage. And obviously 70% is when she's going to start doing that huge healing absorb. So that's something that I do need to be aware of. I'm going to try and make sure I have Word of Glories for it, or something for it at least. But yeah, we'll figure it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not that worried that we're going to struggle. Damn, 100k damage. We big. Again, throw out all of our holy power just to help top people off with Grievous. I am pretty interested to see, like, we've done a lot of healing this run. So that's the overall stats that you can see at the moment. You can see that we really have kicked out just a fair bit of healing. Let's just pull that in. May as well get started on it, right? I'm going to target the mob that needs priority interrupts. Oh no, someone died. Try and pick up all the little ads. Nice job. Say nice job to myself, but it was a nice job actually. The priest released, which I don't like the fact that he released because we could have rezzed, but also the fact that he is taking Grievous, and I hope he's fine. Obviously, be pretty sad if he does end up dying before he gets to us. It might be worth us running to him and just making sure he's healthy. So, did he just summon more? He did. I was hoping to start running towards the priest before that happened. It looks like the priest is safe now. I'm guessing he's healed himself a little bit. Yeah, so we need to, like I said, be very cautious with using our Word of Glories here. I think it's only us that we're using them. Hopefully we Bloodlust here. That would be nice. As soon as the priest comes in the room, we're going to pull. And again, nothing's going to get used until we're in that next Jade stage. Right, boom, let's go. So let's hope for. I'm going to use Sentinel because it's a damage cooldown. Not worried about that. Someone must have got hit. It's not ideal. Oh, we don't have Bloodlust. Okay. Well, that changes things a little bit. But into the Jade stage. So the first one I'm going to use Guardian on. And throw a Word of Glory on myself. Straight after the strike, I need to make sure I run out. But that was pretty smooth then. Am I going to get another one? Or I'd really like another Word of Glory. I actually might bubble the next one. Yeah, we bubbled it. Which means I can actually stay in. Aha! Then the next one I'm going to use 2 cooldowns for if we get it, which I don't think we're going to. Nice. Really, really happy with that, how we tanked that. We had a cooldown up for every strike. We had more cooldowns to use for further strikes. Really, really smooth tanking there. And it's something like you need to be aware of as a tank, right? Like we are a little bit under geared still. We'd like to be higher geared doing this. It just makes it easier, of course. But it is one thing that like the only boss in here really that can cause us issues is that one. So let's make sure we play well on it. We had a little bit of a plan going in. We wanted to use Word of Glories and a cooldown for every one. We did, and it was really smooth. Use my Sentinel here. We get both interrupts. Get all 3 interrupts. Well, look at us. And I will be using, or I'd like to use Divine Shield for this backpack in an ideal world. Which 1 minute cooldown, and we get some cooldown reduction on that through our abilities. I think that's fairly reasonable to expect us to have. I'm going to pull this side first. If they start casting, we Avenger Shield. Don't even need to. Happy days. I probably should have pulled the other side first, so I'd have had Divine's whole back up for that backpack, but never mind. And these are little things that, like, next time I come in here, I'll have pulled that pack first, and I'll learn for next time what I should and shouldn't be doing. But that's it. It's just experience, isn't it? But this has given me a lot of confidence to go into higher keys, especially this week where it's like a very healer intensive week. Knowing that I can not carry, like that's the wrong word because the healer's done absolutely fine in this run, but knowing that I can help a lot, right? I have so much utility where I can help in the healing that actually makes it a really smooth and safe run. Get the kick on Tidal Burst, and we're just not going to have... Actually, this works. So we're going to go into this pack and do this with Guardian. I want to make sure I'm focusing on the right mob here. Got the kick. Happy days. Next cooldowns. Divine Toll is up anyway. Happy days. And then we're going to bubble. So I'm hoping by the end of this bubble, most things have started to die because I haven't really got any more cooldowns. And that's pretty fair. Just at the end of the bubble, things started to die. I think we played that very well as well. So overall, really, really happy with how we played this. I don't think we could have played much better throughout this run. So I'm going to open up to you guys. What do you guys think? Is there anything that you would have done that I didn't in this run? Yeah, let me know. I know that's a pretty dangerous idea to invite YouTube chat or just social media chat to criticize you, but it is one of those things that actually I'm fairly confident that I can stand by myself in terms of this run so far. People aren't stacking up, which is a little bit sucky. Could really do with that lock coming to us. Gonna just stun his ad. I don't want it to heal the boss. So when they get to full energy, they heal. It's gonna be tight. I think it did. So it doesn't really melee very hard on this boss. So I am gonna just help out with as many Word of Glories as possible again. Especially during cooldowns, right? Like, boom, big touch of Word of Glory. Throw a Blessing the Sack out on the person with the debuff if they're going to keep the debuff for the time. One thing I'm not doing very well is managing my Blessing the Sack, my Dawn and Summer buffs. This one, something that I do need to improve on. I'm going to pop a cooldown just to try and reduce my damage taken here. Everyone's getting a little bit low. I have to focus on myself a bit here. That was a big heal. I don't know what he did there, but I'm going to try and help get everyone just tidied up. I've got 4 stacks of Grievous, which means my next heal is actually going on me. Throw a sack out onto someone else. And boom. It was messy, but we managed to recover it. I may bubble the next round of ads just to, again, reduce damage. Oof, they stood next to each other. That hurt. We might not even get another round of ads, hopefully. Kill it. Kill it. Ah, boo. 100k. How sad. So I'm going to bop him, and I'm going to bubble. So bop removes Grievous. That's interesting. I actually didn't know that, but something really interesting that actually helped a lot there. So overall, we pulled 9.9k healing, lots of healing on other people. We really did quite a lot of healing. Did 3rd highest damage. I'm very, very happy with how we played in this run, actually. Like, I don't think there's much else we could have done. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. But other than that, good run, and catch you later. Goodbye, guys.